disabled should go the way invalid went. You know, it's invalid is invalid. I'm not invalid. Nobody who has limitations because of illness or injury is invalid. And disabled means not able, and there may be some things that people are not able to do. They may be able to do a whole lot of things. How else do you form a community, a society, a culture that is accepting? And I think breaking down those barriers, even if they're just the words that we use to describe each other, is huge.
My life changed so much. I became very dependent on people, whereas before I worked 2 jobs and I was raising 2 children, and I was in denial. I said, I don't have a brain injury. I have a broken leg and a broken arm. And they said, no, Eileen, you have a brain injury. And I honestly and truly did not believe that.
Well, after I had my first stroke, I had gone to holiday fitness in Cambridge, where I worked out weight and so forth. And I was trying to get back into the university down there, Harvard University, where I was working. And they did let me return to work. But it was difficult because my memory lost. And they let me go to work for a while to see how long it would last. So I did all right, but then on the long my second stroke, I could end up in a chair.
I was in the nursing home for at least 2 years. And from there, I was in the ABI waiver, and they let me go into an ABI home. It has taught me that I should never give up, and that I'm not the only survivor out there, and that others have gone even further, which gives me a positive outlook. So I honestly benefit from this waiver because I know I won't fail, and if I do, I'll have the courage to get up again and go on. Occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and washing myself, learning how to do basic needs, and learning just how to feed myself, and how to hold the utensils, everything. How to speak to my children, how to fall asleep.
I do, like again, I still want to read and write, biggest thing. I want to learn how to use a computer.
There were so many things I could not do of my activities that I was doing. And while I was in the neuro rehab, I had access to help for adaptive activities, which was so important to my health and motivation, and there just is no coverage for that. You have to do that out of pocket, and it's not right. It is so important to any recovery. It is the whole person's recovery.
I couldn't have any help. And I said, geez, why couldn't I have any help? Because I made too much money. That doesn't make any sense. and I don't work anymore. I'm stuck on, I'm on, what do they call it, LSDI, what do they call it is? You know, and then you don't want me to work, so now you don't want me to work, but now you just want me to be a vegetable, or whatever you want me to, now you just want me to be like this, and that's it. Now that's it, that's what you want me to be. God, that's it, that's all you want me to be. Now you want me to be stuck. Period.
I think there is a big problem with the length of insurance coverage. They need to have coverage to continue to improve, no matter how minimal, because it is a process of a long time.
I think for policymakers, my words would be to look at people as individuals. Yes, I guess to some extent you have to look at us as numbers because that's the sterile way to do it. But we are all individuals. And to realize that the policies that we make and the policies that you make do have real impact on individuals.
I want to become somebody. I really want to go and show people that you can survive. I want to go to hospitals and talk to families that have relatives in a coma to tell them, to talk to them and keep them updated on the news. It's just very important, and stretch their body. You may think they can't feel it or hear you, but they can. Because I know for sure firsthand. It's like I was laying there wondering why I couldn't talk to them. I honestly I thought I was like yelling inside, "I'm here." And they just couldn't hear me. It was very scary. My kids wouldn't come in the room. Then one day the aide picked up my son in a cradle position and popped him down beside me. And he was like, "No, Glenn, I'm gonna hurt her." But I got the chance to touch my son. And that made me feel like a mother again.
My hope would be ever to go back to work. I loved my job. I loved what I did.
I like to go for work at Harvard again. Wish I knew I could do some work there. And you know, one there, not mechanical one there. I used to work in business school. I know I could work in a plant. And I know I could walk operate a chair. I just have been trained.
One day at a time. Try to make progress, try to learn, and try to help other people to understand.